Hey everyone, it's me, Gardo26, and here this time, I'm joined by someone else.
Dr. Peace here.
And now we're here to continue on with Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Part 10. Last time, we started the Cypher base, and I caught myself a Spinarak. This time, we're going to continue on, and see if we can go and find some more Pokemon to snag.
Got a good looking team so far.
Thanks.
Oh man, I remember this pink-haired chick from whenever I used to play this game. She was always so annoying.
Yeah.
She was my least favorite admin.
Her and them pigtails. Long tails.
I never really did understand the whole shut the door to the heart thing. There isn't exactly a door sitting in front of your heart. They should have... I don't know. I guess they're just like, oh, you're making the Pokemon unable to love, or something like that.
Yeah. Or just mind controlling them.
Oh well. The game's still good. Nothing of a huge amount of importance right now, but we get one of the first references to XD001.
Yeah.
Which we'll be hearing a lot of from this point on.
We also got a glimpse of it at the beginning of the game.
But it wasn't referred to as that just yet.
Oh, right.
Or what? Or was it?
It was in the intro.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. The big letters calling. And so we find ourselves getting caught by this
Ninja Cypher.
Yes.
These guys are all ninjas. Gosh, taking on an entire organization of ninjas.
Or as I like to call them, Common Riders. But whatever. Same
I always called these guys the Power Rangers whenever I played through.
Yeah. The team of 6 kind of shows that out too.
So you're starting with your Espeon and your Mareep, and he sends out Ralton and Voltorb, and it looks like their levels are actually respectable at this point, unlike at Gaton Port where everyone was like level 6.
Yeah. Everybody was weaker. And not that strong.
Oh, I never do like fixed damage moves early on in the game.
Yeah, they're really annoying, especially at this time.
So it is to my understanding that you will be naming the different Shadow Pokemon different nicknames according to whomever requests to be these Pokemon.
Yes, or yeah. Oh, go on.
Such as this Mareep that just went into reverse mode, being named All later on.
Yes. And it really depends on if they don't request it, they'll be automatically named.
Just at random?
Yeah. At random.
This Mareep really is having its Shadow Gauge open very quickly. I think that means it has a neutral nature. I remember that they put out a nature chart as to how they react to different things and how much their gauge opens. But I can't remember any specifics.
I always figured that when they go into reverse mode, it's easier. Their R gauge goes lower when you call them for some reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, calling them out of reverse mode always sets them down a lot more than anything else, except for maybe the cologne rubs. Yeah,
the cologne things, but I never use them at all.
I remember.
Except when I really need them, then I need.
I remember my first time playing through Coliseum, I completely took down Entei's heart gauge using colognes. Because I just didn't feel like training Entei, because nothing was working well on him, and then the colognes were like, hey, we're going to lower him by half a bar every time.
Those are expensive too.
So, did you mention that Shadow moves are super effective to every single type, but not very effective to other Shadow Pokemon?
No, I have not. Thanks for it. So now it's time to capture Numel.
Although Shadow Pokemon themselves still take absolutely normal damage according to their type, except that they do resist Shadow moves.
Yes, that is true. That is also correct.
Numel was always a cool Pokemon to me. Regardless of how bad Camerupt may be, I always did like Numel.
I always liked its calls. I don't know why.
All the third gen calls were really good.
Yeah. And I'm really taking the time to to not, you know, let my Pokemon die, but at the same time not kill the Pokemon I'm trying to capture.
Thunderwave won't evict him though, will it?
I know. I didn't notice until like afterward. I thought camera up was Fire Ground and not Numel.
I do silly things like that too. Critical hit there, but it's not very effective, so that cancels out the normal damage. Yep. Quit throwing fits, Marie. Good lord.
Quit doing stuff all.
You're really pissed off. I think it's because Cave Story 3D got canceled.
Oh.
Just for reference, that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
Yet, as of this recording.
Yet. Implying it might happen.
Implying it might. It could.
And I also hate that they don't accept items when in reverse mode.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I completely forgot about that.
So
Reef might die this turn.
Yeah, I think he is.
So, doing unfriendly things to the Pokemon, like giving them the root-based healing items, or letting them faint, does that reseal their heart gauge?
No, it doesn't do that.
So it's a one-way thing.
Yeah, it's a one-way thing. So now I had to switch to Houndour.
Houndour's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
How many different Shadow moves are there in this game? Because I remember in the first game there was only Shadow Blitz.
I think there's about 10 to 20, I'm gonna say.
But each of them function like a different normal move, right? Like Shadow Mist is basically just haze?
Yeah. It's either that or some other one, but... And I know Shadow Wave is like, hits two Pokemon at the same time.
Later on, you do encounter Pokemon that... Oh no, Shadow Rush was the only move in the first one, not Shadow Blitz.
Yeah, no.
And Shadow Rush was like a takedown type move. Later on, you will encounter Pokemon with Shadow Rush. Actually, I think the boss of this area is the first one to have that.
Well, it won't be too tough.
I always love that capture sound, the hoo-yah!
Yeah. Big hand coming out. And we caught ourselves Numel!
Numel's a good... Though not as good as Houndour.
Yeah, Houndour's way better. Houndour's totally better.
Yeah. Roll backwards into a cowering position.
Yeah. So, but this time, all is ready to be purified.
And that is awesome.
So on my way out to go and purify him and heal and buy more Pokeballs, I run into these guys again.
They're still trying to get this off.
Yep. Apparently they have 8 now. When
there are 8 of
like...
them? Oh, I always loved these guys. They're so silly.
And so after defeating one of them, because apparently you can still fight them, the first... while Mareep is being purified, I'll talk about the Pokemon that the skip matches had so far. So far, we skipped the purple guy, and he had a Grammar, Coughing, a Zubat, and a Tentacool. Not bad. Oh, and seems from Mareep learned...
Ooh, Heal Bell.
And grew a level. Which
Oh, that's
automatically
right. Oh, he's evolving. They store experience, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And they always unleash it as they're purifying.
I never did understand how Flappy becomes Ampharos. It goes from a sheep to what is Ampharos exactly?
Like a shaved lamppost. I don't know.
Lamppost Man!
And so, now it's telling me to nickname it.
All Scarlet.
Yep. That's what he requested, so he's going to be named All Scarlet.
In reference to the sextuplet brothers, you can battle them an indefinite number of times, but you have to leave the area and then come back every time you want to rebattle them.
Yes, that's correct. Right. And at some point their levels grow higher and higher, and they have evolved Pokemon as well.
They're always here, though.
Yes.
but they do get stronger as you progress through the story. Plot points are what advance them, I think.
Yeah.
I never did like how this game was like, hey, there's a treasure box over here. Better go find how to get to it.
Yeah. That guy had a snow runt and a baroach that we just skipped.
You were so scary, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Evaporated.
He evaporated into thin air. And so we...
Love Rena.
Scientist number 1 had a Swablu, why not, and a Corsola.
Why not?
Number
Come at me,
2
nerds.
Number 2 had a Wingle, a Dustox, and a Pineco. And with those 2 battles, Houndour and Spheal can now be purified.
So why do you skip the battles, but you don't skip the running around the minimap? The overworld.
Well, because it's kind of more important to show where you're supposed to go.
And the battles do take a while.
Yeah. And then she had a Natu, a Nikidia, and a Whelmer. And I'm only showing the Shadow Pokemon battles, too. It's not like I'm skipping all of them.
Since there's so many more Shadow Pokemon in this one than there are in the last one.
Yeah.
So, because Eddie just said that, you can tell now that anytime he's in a battle from this point out, it will be a Shadow Pokemon battle.
Yes, yes. Boom!
So you get to have the anticipation of, oh man, he's gonna catch another one.
Or
almost dead.
Yeah. I was looking for a place to heal actually, and I completely got lost, so I was keep running into trainers that I didn't want to run into.
Carvana. He's such a cool design.
Yeah, I love Carvana. I don't like the Sharpedo though.
I really do like Sharpedo myself.
It's okay, but after Carvana's like, no. I wish it kept the color scheme.
I kind of agree. I do like the whole blue-red color scheme thing.
Yeah. With the yellow accent.
What I don't get is why they didn't make, what was the Piranha in 5th gen?
The red and blue one that switches between, I don't remember.
I don't get why they didn't make that just a baby to Carvana, but they were doing the whole new generation type deal, so I guess that's why.
And then make Love This Evolution, Love This Evolution. Instead it's like random heart fish.
It's a sunfish. I think.
Heart. I don't know. It's a fish.
So many different fish Pokemon. The 3rd gen really went overboard with water types.
There's not enough fire types, I think.
Fire types come in one of 2 varieties, useless and amazing. There is no in-between. Still. Carvana and Sharpedo got a huge boost 5th gen with the whole Dream World getting speed boost.
Yeah, Dream World is helping a lot of Pokemon not be stockish.
But that doesn't matter here, because this is a 3rd gen game.
Yeah. We're talking 2 years into the future. Just like the Game Boy horror.
Remoraid. I always hated having to catch the Shadow Remoraid in Coliseum. It was so weak. It was so hard to not kill. Houndour's pissed off, Eddie. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to call him. I can't retreat now.
Can you not call Pokemon back into their Pokeball if they're in reverse mode?
You can, I think, but Carvana used Shadow Mist, so I can't.
Oh,
or Shadow Hold, rather.
Shadow Hold. That's mean look.
Yeah.
Haunter used mean look.
You cannot escape now. Now you'll forever be haunted.
Remoraid just kind of falls over and dies.
You killed the fish. How cruel.
We'll scale him and eat him later.
Yeah.
Espeon can take it. It's like, hey Carvana, I can take that.
I can take your hits. And it's really tough to choose what moves you're going to use and what you can't use.
If you got a critical hit and killed it,
That would have sucked.
then you would have had to record it again.
Yeah. And I don't think I saved at that point, so I would have been screwed.
Isn't there? Doesn't Myra B have the shadow Pokemon that you do kill or miss?